Well, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Lunchtime Examen. We are really lucky to have Aaron Willis, Director of Ignatian Formation and the Bannan Forum, facilitate today's examen. And Aaron, I'll turn it over to you.
Thank you, Tony. I'm happy to be here with everyone today. Um, Today, I wanted to offer an examen for teaching and learning adapted from a version created by Nevo O'Leary. It seems apt for our university setting. And while some of us might be faculty and working in the classroom and therefore might have very concrete examples of teaching and learning, I encourage all of us to think of the image of teacher and learner more broadly. From an Ignatian perspective, we're all lifelong learners and we're all called to be active in transforming the world. So we can learn from the wisdom and experience of others, regardless of their formal title or position. And we can all be teachers to those around us and how we position ourselves and act in the world. And so as we begin, you can start to calm your mind and focus on the space around you. Get into a comfortable position, close your eyes if you wish, and really begin to ground yourself in the space where you are. You may want to take a few deep breaths as you clear your mind of distractions and begin to really bring yourself into this moment. As your mind begins to focus, consider what you have learned today, or if you want to go back further, what have you learned in the past few days? What wonder have you experienced today or in the past few days as you've gone through your life in small moments and in larger moments or experiences? Where and how have you encountered great teachers and opportunities to learn today? Where and how have you taken the chance to be a good teacher today? As you think about those moments of teaching, how have those moments made you feel today? As you consider the opposite side of that teaching learner relationship, how has learning made you feel today? Or again, in the past few days or this last week? As you think about those moments of learning, the lessons that you've taken from your experiences, the encounters, large and small, what can you learn from your experience as a student today? As you think about that, now think about how can you fold that into being a teacher tomorrow? How do you put that experience of learning, growth of knowledge, how do you put that into action as you enter the world as a teacher and as a student? As we close our examen, begin to re-enter our day, I'd like to read the prologue to Seamus Heaney's poem, The Clearances. And the poem is a poem in memory of his mother. In his prologue, he shows how the wisdom he learned from her and she from her elders translates beyond its literal use. Perhaps how learning to split coal for the fire can teach us to be a Nobel Prize winning poet. I'll put the poem in the chat if you want to see the whole thing. But the prologue reads, she taught me what her uncle once taught her, how easily the biggest coal block split if you got the grain and hammer angled right. The sound of that relaxed, alluring blow, its co-opted and obliterated echo, taught me to hit, taught me to loosen, taught me between the hammer and the block to face the music. Teach me now to listen, to strike it rich behind the linear black.
Thank you so much, Aaron. Thank you all for being here to pause together, to learn together, to teach together. We can go forth being teachers and learners. All right. See you all next week. I'd like the salute from Tom.